Welcome back to the channel. So today we will be solving this very common problem, find missing ID. So this problem can be asked in any of the interviews, be it PySpark, SQL, Python, or Pandas, right? So we will be solving it in all those like tools and technologies in the upcoming video. So you can find the link in the description section, right? So let's start. So basically here, if you see the input, we have the data between 1 to 10, and we need to find which all numbers are missing over here. So if you see, we have 1, 3, but we don't have 2. Similarly, we do not have 4, right? So you can find those missing IDs in the output column. Similarly, we have 5, 6, 7, but we don't have 8, right? And like we have 9 and 10, right? So this is like very simple to understand, right? But this is very common, right? So how we can approach this problem? So if you see, like today we will be solving this in the SQL, okay? So uh, how we can like solve this? So one way can be using a recursivity. How? We will generate a like ID column, basically a ID column, which will range between the minimum and the maximum value between the input data. So it can be like, so let's say if it here it is 10 and here it is 20, right? So we will generate the data between min and max, okay? And then we will like try to find the and then we will join that generated data with the input data. How we will join? We can use the left join or right join, basically wherever we put the this generated data, and we can find the solution. So let's see how we will solve here. So let me like change the data again. So here if you see, the min is 1, right? And the max is 10, right? The min is 1 and max is 10. So what we can do, we can generate a range of value between 1 to 10. Let's do that. Let's do that first. Okay. So now you can see here we have a data between 1 to 10, right? We have data between 1 to 10. So what we will do in the solution, so this way we will generate using recursivity. Okay. This we will generate using recursivity. And then what we will do, we will do the left join. We will do the left join. And in the left join, what we will do, we will keep this data, this table on the left and this table on the right, and we will join. So when we will join, so these are the matching record. Right here we have one, here we have one, here we have three. So this matching records will come, and the non-matching record, we will have the null in the right side, right? And then we can filter out those values. So without a further ado, let's like jump in the console and write the code for this, right? So let's do that. So here we have the input data, right? So as I shared, um, we will find the min and max, right? We will find the min and max. So let's do that. Minimum of ID, right? So this we can write as min ID. Similarly, max of ID. This we can write as max of ID, right? Let's run this. Okay, so the min is 1, max is 10. So what will be the next step? Next step is, so basically this is what? This is a anchor part. This is anchor part of recursivity, right? This is the anchor part of the recursivity. The next step will be, we need to generate a number between min and max, right? Min and max. So we will do the union all, right? So this is the syntax, right, for the recursivity. Now the which part will come over here? Here the like the recursive part will come. So how we will write? See it carefully. So we will write select from CT, and we will give the name this as CT, right? Recursive CT as, right? So how we will write? So where and this is, so let me write how we read. So this is recursive part, right? This is recursive part, and in the where we will write the stopping condition, right? Stopping condition. Else it will go in infinite loop, right? Stopping condition, right? So how we will write? We want to increase this min 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And till we reach to the maximum, like the max point. So the condition will be then min ID should be less than what? Max ID, right? And in the select, what we will do? We will select the min ID comma max ID. Why we are selecting both? Since we don't require both the column, we only need the min ID and we will keep on increasing. Because in union all, we should have the same schema, right? If we have here the two columns, then we need to have the three column over here, like two column, three column, right? And we will keep on increasing this ID by one, right? And we will name this as ID, right? We will name this as ID. And here also we can name this as ID. And let's run this. Select star from CT, right? Let me type below and let's run this. Okay, so we have error here. Okay, so we have like renamed this, right? The main ID. So this should also be ID, and here this should also be ID, right? Let's rerun it. Okay, now you can see we have like ID between 1 to 10, and the maximum value is 10 only, right? What's next? So we have reached till this point. We have generated this data. The next step should be we should like join these two tables, right? We should join these two tables. So this is nothing but a CTU table, and this is the input table, right? So we will join these two, and let's see how we will solve this. So what we will do, we will consider this as T1 and we will do the left join, right? We will do the left join. Why? Because we want all the data from this table, CT table, and we want only the common data from this table, the input table, right? As T2, and we will join on T1 dot. So in T1, which column is there? ID column, right? We want to join on ID column. Let's copy this. Is equal to T2 dot on T2, which column? We want to join on ID column, right? If you see, we have the ID column. Let's copy this one also, right? And let me first do the inner join first, right? Inner join. If we do the inner join, let's see what we are getting. So if you see, we lost the data which are missing, right? We have here the 7 record, and if you see in the input also, we have here the 7 record, right? 7 record. We lost the in like the missing data, right? So for that, we will have to use the left join because this full table is here on the left side. So let's do that. So if you see here, these are the record which are common between these two tables. 2, 8, and 4. These are the missing record, right? So how we can filter this? We can filter as where this t2.id is null, right? t2.id is null. So here only we can write where clause where. So basically we know, right, the order of execution. So basically first the join will execute and then where clause will execute. So we can write t2.id is null, right? And let's rerun it again. So we can see the missing ID, right? And we don't want all these three columns. So we can have here t1.id. And let's run this. Okay. So we got 2, 4, and 8. Let's cross verify from here. We got 2, 4, and 8. Here also we have 2, 4, and 8. So yes, we have solved this question. So was very important and very common interview problem, right? So you can find the PySpark and Python version of the same problem in the description section. You can also watch that also, right? And if you like this content, please do like, subscribe, and share the channel. Let's meet in the next problem. Until then, keep solving and bye.